Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, Ricky Cadan, back again with another real life stock review. Hope you guys have had an amazing week. The market is absolutely going bonkers right now. Cannot believe it, but somebody said that we were bullish. I hope you guys have been staying long on the markets. Not a whole lot of bearish news out there happening, and not a whole lot of volatility either. Just everyone just keeps on buying them dips. So let's take a quick look at the SPY. So we did get a nice little retest gap today on the SPY on Thursday, and realistically, if you'd have a look at the 5-minute, we just traded sideways very much for the majority of the day, and then as soon as we broke out, we had this nice little cute little retest and then traded higher. If you take a look at the E-minis, the afternoon session, we've just been coming back to the 100. Every time we come back down to the 100, we get bought up. We had a little bit of a dip here, we got bought up. We're going up, and then back to the 100, going back up, back to the 100, going back up. So if you are looking for a buying location, guys, anywhere between the 100 and the 200 does seem to be like a very nice buying location. But let's take a look at some stocks. So here's Shake Shack. I know a couple of real life traders in this one with me. So Shake Shack just bottoming out here, and a really good thing to look at here is the monthly chart. So the monthly chart, we had this amazing big bullish run, at the start of the year, and then we come back down, falling from grace, thinking that we're going to bounce off this particular resistance level here. However, we've just come back down on the weekly chart to the 100 simple moving average, which we have bounced off here just a few times before. And look at this amazing volume that we're getting here on the weekly chart. So stay long on Shake Shack, guys. Expect a little bit of a pause action happening around the 100 and the 200 on the daily chart. But all in all, if you are looking to hold Shake Shack long term, looks absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at Facebook. Now, Facebook's not doing a whole lot, just creating some new all-time highs as they do. And everyone just keeps buying them dips. We did have this nice little breakout above this level right here. Cute little breakout, little retest, and traded higher. So this is not the time to be buying Facebook, guys. I probably would be waiting for a little bit of a pullback, probably back into the shorter term moving averages. As you can see here, when we come back down to the 50, was a very nice dip. We haven't seen the 20 for a couple of weeks, so if you do want to look to buy a dip, just a nice little dip back into the 20 would be a very nice buying location. Let's take a look at Foot Locker. Now, Foot Locker is at a buying location as well. I know a few people who are in this long term, and this one could potentially slowly but surely just trade sideways and then bounce out of here. If you take a look at the long term on the weekly chart, take a look at the long term. The moving averages are still have been a resistance for a while, and on the monthly chart, we are staying above the 200, which is a good sign, guys. So if you are in Foot Locker, don't lose faith. Now is a very nice time to be looking at buying if you are looking at a long-term investment, but Foot Locker just at the moment is just going sideways. Few of you are in HLF, a couple of people in HLF, and I must say it looks quite bullish. We did get this beautiful double bottom action right here, cute little retest there off the neckline, and we are just consolidating here sideways. Makes a whole lot of sense here, guys. On the weekly chart, we are still trapped between the 100 and the 200 simple moving average. However, if we can get above there, I do think we can slowly but surely grind back up to 50, back up into the mid 50s. So HLF just trading sideways. If you are in some long-term shares, probably could sell a covered call up around $50. Just wait and see. We are getting some decent volume coming in, so just bear in mind that we could potentially break out and then go higher. Here's Urban Outfitters, ticker symbol URBN, and another one that I would just like to say I am probably surprisingly bullish on this at the moment. We did get a nice little double bottom, short-term retest to go higher. However, here is the long-term retest of that particular neckline. So coming back down to the 200 on the daily chart. And one thing you really want to notice is on the monthly chart, we are at a very decent level here. A lot of price action happening around this particular level here, and we're getting some decent levels going at the moment. So on the monthly chart, we are currently at the 200 simple moving average on the monthly, so it does make a lot of sense, the reason why we did have a little bit of a pullback here. However, once we break out above that, look for a cute little retest, and I think this one will slowly head away. We are getting a nice little crossover with the moving averages, so I do expect this thing to slowly trend higher. It's not going to be something that's just going to rocket out of here. Let's take a look at the all odds. Now, I did say a while ago that we are probably going to be a little bit bullish as soon as we hit 7,000. I know I mentioned this in my last review, and we did actually hit 7,200 today, and we are just retracing. So a lot of people starting to take their profits. You take a look at the 5-minute. We had this beautiful run up at the start of the day, and as soon as we cross that level, everyone's just slowly taking their profits for the day. But all in all, be bullish on the markets, guys. On the shorter term moving averages, I think we could be due for a little bit of a pullback. We have technically, I mean, we've had 4 green days in a row, but if we're looking at a longer term, you know, the last 7 days have been absolute bonkers. So I do expect us to have a cute little retest before we do go higher. Let's take a look at CBA. Now, CBA did break this particular double top level, and we are going higher. And I do expect us to, I still do expect us to trade sideways a little bit longer. But if we can come back down, I do think that we will bounce off this level and then slowly trade higher. If you take a look at the monthly chart, I mean, we do have some way to go. Our next high is around 87.92 ish, and then above that isn't until 96. So I think we could probably come back up to these 80, the 88 level, and then probably look for a nice little dip buying opportunity for a long-term investment. Couple of traders got into ANZ off my analysis the last few weeks. Well done to you guys. This one is going to be a long-term trade. Just bear that in mind. We did get this beautiful little double bottom. Currently are getting a nice little retest, and I do expect these moving averages to cross over and then slowly grind higher. So well done to you traders who did take ANZ. You guys are going absolutely amazing. And PLS. Now, there was a guy that did a stock review probably a while ago from Australia. He mentioned that this was a really nice buying location off the monthly chart, right back here off the 100. I hope you guys bought off that level. We are up 8.5% today, and this is a very nice dip buying location. It did take a little bit of time to obviously bounce, but remember guys, buy low, sell high. This was a very nice long-term opportunity if you were looking to get into PLS. So if you are a trader who did take this particular trade, let me know. On the weekly chart, we do have this beautiful little double bottom here, and I do expect a small little retest, and then I do expect us to slowly trade higher. Let's take a look at Flight Center, ticker symbol FLT. Now, Flight Center on the weekly chart, not doing a whole lot here. We are stuck at the 200 simple moving average, and on the daily chart, we are currently stuck between the 100 and the 200 simple moving average. Makes a whole lot of sense to be fairly choppy here, guys. I did mention back here that this is a time to buy. So if you did take that particular trade, probably look to take some off the table. Take some profits off the table. This is a very nice location. You would have made a nice little $4 gain on that one. And here's Telstra, ticker symbol TLS, and if you recall my review back on this day here after this beautiful bullish candle, I did say expect a 50% retracement of that particular candle and then look to buy. So if you did have a limit order set up on this day, if you didn't get filled, then you would have gotten filled on this day here, and you would be very, very happy at the moment. Up about 10% currently. I do expect us to slowly grind higher. We do have the 200 simple moving average here on the weekly chart in the way, so just bear in mind we will probably pause here for a little bit, but once we can get above the 200, guys, I do think we will slowly but surely grind back higher. Let's take a look at some commodities. I am currently swing trading oil at the moment. Based off the analysis I did the other day, we do have this beautiful little Morningstar-esque pattern here, and we got a beautiful little hammer candle here as well. So we are currently at 200, and I do expect us to at least trade probably up to about 61, based off this particular level here, here, and here. So if you are currently looking at a trade on oil, now is probably a nice time to get in. For the short term, I think that we will most likely get to about $61. Long term, we'll wait and see. Let's take a look at gold. Now gold, I'll just take off these levels there, my hourly levels, but we are creating a very cute little pennant pattern here. As you can see here, we have got two inside day candles. So we got this nice little bullish candle, beautiful trapping candle here with this amazing hammer here, hammer of Thor, and we've got another inside day candle straight after this one. So we're going to kind of see where this one breaks out. We could break either way. If we do break bullish, makes a lot of sense, but if we break bearish, I'll just look to buy the dip on this one, guys. Gold is at a very nice level. We are currently retesting this particular high on gold, so I am more bullish than bearish on gold as we speak. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Last but not least, and we are getting some beautiful wicks coming in here, guys, and I am currently quite bullish on the Aussie dollar actually. So we are currently above the 200 simple moving average. We are getting a very nice upward trend here. Have to wait and see if we break this left shoulder high. We haven't currently broken it yet. We could potentially come back down, but if we do come back down to the 100 and we don't close below this particular level, I will most definitely be bullish. It would be a fake out trade on that one. But that's all I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you want me to review any stocks, any trades, any tickers, forex pairs, you name it, leave it in the comment section below. I'll be back next week on Tuesday with another real life stock review. Have a great weekend, and remember, love life, live life, and trade it. See you all soon. Bye.